Dallas Smith at Boots and Hearts.
Yeah.
Time change from yesterday, or from Sunday to Saturday.
Time zones do not exist in my world right now. They just do not exist.
You've been everywhere, literally, in the last 2 months.
Yeah.
I mean, you haven't been home that often, I don't think.
I think I've been home 20 hours since middle of June. So
the new car hasn't even been tested and
new car hasn't arrived at the house yet.
Oh, it hasn't even
it's on a train from Ontario, so it should be there any day.
Nice.
Yeah.
So the tour schedule, it's been crazy festivals. What's it been like?
Yeah, I mean we had a really busy schedule just for the festivals, like you're saying. But now we've plunked in a U.S. radio tour in between all those days. So all those days that I would go home normally, I'm off flying city to city with the two guitar players, Darren and Jeremy, and we're hitting up stations in the U.S. We did 2 days in Colorado before coming here, and after this we're heading to New York State, and we're gonna do a couple of days. It's great, man. It's really great. It's a lot of work. It's completely different from playing shows, but I really enjoy making the connection and meeting people for the first time and seeing their impression of what I do.
Sure.
It's an interesting part of the job. Some people hate it. I actually enjoy it. I think it's a challenge and it's fun. It's a good time.
You and I talked previously about just getting the music out there.
Yeah.
Right. Like that's
awareness, man.
The more people you get to go in and see and visit, the more people get to know you.
Yeah.
You feel the radio tour is helping with hitting those markets.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it is a must. I mean, especially when you're going out of the U.S., it's part of the game, man. You got to go out and meet people and make show your face to the name and to the voice and stuff. And it comes down to an impression. Seeing that you can sing live, you're good at what you do, so that when they've got 10 CDs and 10 songs that they can add, they look at my name and they go, okay, yeah, I remember that guy. He was this, he was that, and it might give you an added benefit. So
Lifted has given you a lot. Cheap Seats is now the new single that's out there, and it's rocking.
Yeah, that song's just killing live.
I told you ages ago that was my favorite song when Lifted was released.
Yeah. It's funny, man, because that was supposed to be a single before Wasting Gas was, because we actually recorded that one before Wasting Gas.
Okay.
So we were geared up to have that one to be the first one out. But Wasted Gas took a step forward and it did what it did. But it actually worked out really well because we got to release this song just before summer, and it's fresh for the festivals. And
perfect.
I mean, it's a song about festival season. Yeah. So there you go. Right? Yeah. So it was meant to be.
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. So you mentioned not being home. How's that on your wife?
It's good. She's actually she's landed here in Toronto, so she's on her way.
Yeah.
She'll be here pretty soon.
Nice.
So we've made a real effort to make sure that happens, and when we did some radio stuff in the Pacific Northwest, she drove down with baby, and we spent a couple days in Seattle together, and my son came up to a show in Dawson Creek. So we're making it work. To say if I said it was easy, I'd be lying through my teeth, man. It's been a bit of a grind, but I have the opportunity. I have a great team behind me that believes in me, and I got to go and deliver for them, and I got to work my ass off. So.
But as you've worked your ass off, you really have, and to think what you've been able to achieve, you've been doing this a long time. This isn't your first rodeo. We've talked about that previously as well. But now seeing the success that you're really it's taken off huge.
Yeah, it's going the right direction.
Think of the CCMA noms that you've got. How does that make you feel? The recognition coming back in from country music.
It's great. I mean, right from the get-go, we did Somebody's Summer, my first single to country radio. That was nominated for Single of the Year. I mean, that's that. And ever since from that moment on, I've gotten all the noms that I could wish and dream for. And getting fans' choice on top of that this year, that's new to me. That one means a lot to me. That one's great. That one's usually reserved for really established artists. That's usually Johnny and Paul. And, you know what I mean? And so they have my name up there this year with Dean and all those guys. It's great, man.
It's awesome.
Really great. Yeah.
I mean, Lifted. I know Cheap Seats is just coming out. I know it's almost 2 more singles deep.
Unfortunately that won't happen. There's a couple songs on the record that I really wish we could have gotten out to radio. Wrong about that, which was actually on the Tipping Point EP, but on the full length of Lifted. But that was one that just, for whatever reason, people really gravitate towards that one. It goes over great live, and if we don't play it during an acoustic set or something, I always get. I had it the other day in where was I? In Denver, of all places. I said, man, I really wish you would have played wrong about that. It's like that's amazing to see.
Yeah.
You know, somebody's invested that much time in the record. And
so with you leading to that, then you just totally led it into a whole new direction. So new music coming then?
Yeah, we got something in the can already. It's ready and it's recorded. I'm really excited with this one. I never want to release the same type of song.
Yeah.
Between record to record, I want to change things up here and there. Like Tipping Point was from Jumped Right In.
Sure.
Right? So we've got something that's a little bit of a curveball this time as well. I'm doing some different things and some different stuff with production that Joey and I have put together.
Nice.
Yeah, man, I'm really excited.
Can I go more towards the banjo side, or not? Maybe not. What would you say? Hard to describe. Sorry.
It's a little bit of everything. I mean, it's a little bit of a throwback. When I listen to the song, it reminds me of a little bit of a '70s feel to it. It's a little slinky. It's a little dirty.
Sure.
Yeah, and even the topic, it brings you back to sort of. It makes me think of Dazed and Confused, the movie. You know, that kind of thing, right?
Yeah,
so
for sure.
you'll know what I'm talking about when you hear the song. But
so when do we have any time set for that?
Nothing that I could really talk about too much. There's nothing really concrete quite yet. But you know, it's going to happen sooner than we think.
Cool. So last part I really want to touch on is Steelhead.
Yeah.
You know, you started the label.
Yeah.
And I talked to the boys a couple weeks back.
Yeah, the Petra guys. Yeah.
We're gonna do something else hopefully when they come to town.
Yep.
An acoustic set and do a mason jar session with them. But how's that? Like, what was the whole idea behind wanting to jump in on that?
You know, when I first started my career in *99, it was Joey and actually Chad, the singer from Nickelback. Chad took us under his wing, and he'd been through the ringer at that point in his career, and he really helped us avoid a lot of those pitfalls and the mistakes that young artists make, and we would have made without him, without his guidance and that band's guidance. So I've always wanted to, and even without the label, I always reached out to different artists and stuff that were new, and kind of if they turned to me, I would absolutely give them advice. If I felt it was appropriate and stuff. And we started talking about this a couple years ago, saying, wouldn't it be awesome if we could, provide young people that young artists that are up and coming, a platform to succeed or fail, whatever, in a safe environment. It wouldn't be because of it's a lousy management deal or a lousy label deal. It's a win-win situation. So we don't make money until they make money, and that's the way it is. They're just not going to get screwed around, and that happens way too much in the music business. I've been taken advantage of in the past. Luckily, not that often, but I'm really happy and proud to have those Petra guys on our label and be our first signing, because those guys, we had them in the CC Maze last year. Just come up to the hotel room, and they were recommended to us, and so you got to hear this kid sing. And
I agree.
He came up to the room, and he's young, very inexperienced at that point, and getting in front of potential people he's going to be working with and want to work with them, and he just nailed it.
Yeah.
Lots of charisma, but his live voice is what sold me. He's just, I think he's got a lot of growth that's going to come. But even where he is right now, I think he's just leaps and bounds beyond most that I've ever heard. So he's great. He's absolutely great, and I think I'm really going to have a lot of fun watching what he does.
The acoustic set, the video that they shot, that was brilliant because it really showcased that they're singing.
We had them out. Jason and Tom, we had them out on the Tipping Point tour. We had them first of three
out at Sudbury from Thunder Bay on.
Because
we did everything else before. With Sunday Best.
Absolutely, absolutely. So it was them and then Charlie Worship would play. It was just the two of them got up with acoustic guitars. It was a packed house, and without fail every night they would just come out and just deliver, and the crowd could really see the charisma that's there between the two brothers, and sort of the innocence of Tom being the young and inexperienced guy. It's cool. I'm gonna have fun watching those guys.
That's awesome. Well, thanks for doing this.
Yeah,
appreciate it.
Yeah, it's great to see you, buddy.
Thanks. Good to see you.